Have you ever felt like paying attention in class is like watching a boring movie and not being allowed to leave the theater? The teacher talks. Meanwhile, your mind is already on another planet. You even try to focus, but suddenly you're on your phone without even noticing. And when you snap back to reality, you've already missed half the explanation. And now you'll have to study everything again later. But here's the thing. It's not your fault. Your brain is wired to avoid boring, unstimulating stuff. The good news? There's a way to hack your brain and stay focused in class without dying of boredom. Today, I'll share with you 3 techniques that can make any class feel more interesting, even if your teacher is the most boring person on earth. But first, why does your brain zone out in class? Here's the truth. Your brain has something called a relevance filter. If something feels boring or useless, your brain simply shuts it out. If the class feels dull, your brain checks out. If the topic feels pointless, your brain ignores it. So what's the result? You leave the class remembering nothing, and later you have to work twice as hard to catch up. Now let me show you 3 powerful tricks to beat this system and make any class feel more engaging. The invisible teacher. Method: train your brain to pay attention automatically. If you're just sitting there, listening passively, your mind is going to wander. But if you start asking yourself questions as the teacher speaks, your brain becomes more alert, more engaged. Here's how to do it. First, imagine that right after class, you'll need to teach what you just learned to a friend. While the teacher explains, try to organize the information in your mind as if you were about to explain it later. And then jot down some quick notes. But not for you. Write as if they're for someone else. This simple trick activates your brain and turns the class into something active instead of passive. Try it in your next class. Listen like you'll need to teach it afterward. You'll be surprised how much more focused you are. 2. The relevance hack. Make any subject more interesting. Your brain only pays attention to what it thinks is important. So why is it easy to memorize memes but hard to care about math? Because one feels relevant to you, and the other doesn't. The trick is to connect the subject to something you already care about. Let me show you how. Studying history? Imagine what it would be like to live during that time. Bored by math? Think about how millionaires use numbers to grow their money. Can't stand biology? Picture the human body as a set of superhero powers. When you link the material to your real life, your brain processes it way more easily. So next time you're in class, find a personal connection to the topic. It makes all the difference. 3. The timed focus trick. Stop your brain from shutting down the biggest challenge in long classes. Your brain gets tired and just gives up. So here's the solution. Break your focus into small blocks. Every 10 minutes, pause for 5 seconds and quickly summarize what you just heard in your head. After 30 minutes, take a short break. Stretch, drink some water. This quick reset keeps your mind fresh and stops it from drifting away. It's a simple shift, but it can keep your brain alert through the entire class. Now, you've got 2 options. You can keep zoning out, getting distracted, and struggling later to study everything from scratch. Or you can apply these techniques today and finally stay focused in class without dying of boredom. The choice is yours. And hey, if this video helped you, drop a like and send it to that one friend who's always bored in class. See you later.